Actually, I was talking about the educational systems in Southeastern Europe, using the examples of Macedonia and Kosovo. We were basically talking about how is primary education organized, how is preschool education organized, how is the secondary education organized. We were talking about the imminent problems, like, for example, the problems that the infrastructures in school is very bad, that usually teacher training is not provided adequately, about problems of minorities to achieve access to education, so all those sorts of structural issues. I was also going more into details about the situation of minorities in Macedonia, who are actually allowed, in the case of Albanian, Serbian and Turkish minorities, to follow the school classes entirely in their own languages, which is on the one hand a very good thing, but on the other hand it leads to segregation, and there's actually no space where different ethnicities can meet and mingle and exchange themselves. That's an interesting issue. On the one hand, I mean, I have discussed in my lecture that now, with the fact that we have a 9-year compulsory primary education, all pupils actually finish their matura in the same year, and since most of the Yugoslav countries, I mean, I'm talking now about the ex-Yugoslav countries, their systems were, or their system was the same during Yugoslavia, and since then mostly their systems have changed accordingly. Those countries, it's usually not a problem, yeah, if you would do some cross-border studying, yeah. However, if you're talking about cross-border studying for example, let's say, where do we have an example of someone who was not in ex-Yugoslavia? For example, if someone from Slovenia would like to study in Austria, this might be more problematic. I would say, as already mentioned, I mean, interference in state affairs is always a big problem. So I would think we have EU delegations in all of those countries. So, and there is quite a lot of dialogue going on. And I think with dialogues, with integrating in local strategies and into local needs, also this should be possible at one point.